Okay, so we are live. Let me make sure if we can get whoever is in the live stream, would you please let me know that you can hear us before we get started. I'm Nolan Jim, and I am at the Abilities Expo in Houston, and I am here with, sorry, I forgot your name already.
That's okay, I'm Karen.
Karen.
Welcome.
There we go. Hey, Karen.
Hello, how are you? Yes, I know, Jim, I'm rather tall. I have my long legs on today.
I used to be tall.
Yes.
And I forgot your name.
And Leonard Brown.
Leonard,
and we were on yesterday.
You were on the live stream yesterday. So
yes.
Today, I'm just waiting for them to respond that they can hear us. And I will type here.
You're going to go right there and demo that one.
He wants to do a few of them, so okay. Yeah.
So whatever you guys think is good.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that they can hear us because nobody's actually saying anything.
Okay.
So,
which direction am I going to hold it?
You're going to hold it like this.
Perfect.
Like I said, you can use your thumb to go up and down.
Perfect.
And yeah. So here we are. I'm here at the Abilities Expo, and this is Stellantis, is that right?
Yes,
Drivability, that's
yes.
the name of the company. And you guys do conversions for disabled.
So, I'll explain a little bit on that.
Okay.
Stellantis is our new apparent company name. You're probably very familiar with FCA, Fiat Chrysler Automobiles. Mm-hmm. We actually merged with Peugeot, another big global company. And from there, we didn't use either one of those names. We actually created a new apparent company name called Stellantis. So underneath the Stellantis umbrella, you will have 14 iconic brands. So you'll be familiar here in the North American market with all the brands that were underneath the Chrysler umbrella. Everything from Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Alfa Romeo, Fiat, and Maserati. Then of course over in Europe, you're gonna have the ones like Peugeot, Citroën, Vexel, and so on. So then we are the manufacturers of the chassis of the vehicles.
Okay.
And then what we do not do the conversions in-house on our assembly plants. We actually have upfitting companies that do them for us.
Okay.
So here at the Abilities Expo, we are showing some of those vehicles on some of our products and some of the upfits. And at this point too, is we're talking about how as a company in the whole, we recognize how important it is for you to get assistance and help to purchase some of this equipment. So we give up to $1,000 in a rebate for you when you
Awesome.
purchase or lease a new vehicle on behalf of Stellantis.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about it. You've got two really cool trucks here. Mm-hmm. The Dodge Ram is black. I drive a black Suburban, so I like black vehicles. Tell me about it. Let's go over and take a look at
absolutely.
it. How would it work out for somebody like me? Mm-hmm. No legs, no prosthetics yet.
Yes.
Not really looking like we're going to get them anytime soon.
Yes, let's go around to the other side, Jim. That way I can show you also the hoist, okay?
All right.
Okay, here. Let's
the first thing I notice is that the chair comes out.
Yes, it does.
I literally get on the ground on my knees
Yes.
and walk from the back of the Suburban where I lift the wheelchair up.
Yep.
And then climb up the running board, grab on to a handhold in the truck, and pull myself in.
Okay.
I don't see myself doing that when I'm 80.
No.
So I got 25 years of being able to do it until I'm 80.
Yes.
So tell me about what you've got
Well,
here.
let me show you exactly how this would work for you
Okay.
and how it's a wonderful advantage. So I'm sitting in the chair at this point, but I want to make sure I put this away before I go inside my vehicle, or I'm driving with this on the side of my vehicle, right? So I'm going to hold on to that controller. It'll come right out, and I'm going to lift up the chair, and I'm going to put it in the back of the bed box, okay? So we're going to do this part first. And then we're going to go up with the chair.
All right, so while it's going up,
Yes.
we're in Houston. It's really dry, but I live in Central Florida where it rained like 400 inches last month.
Yes.
What about somebody with a pickup truck with something like this where it rains?
So there is conversions that do the caps that come over the
Okay.
tops as well. We
That's
just are not
outstanding.
showing that here. It's not one of the upfits that we have here at the show. But there are companies that can do that for you, Jim, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so now my chair is away. Now I'm going to grab a different controller here, very easy with this controller. I'm going to just hold this green button, and my chair is going to do exactly what it needs to do. It's going to turn and twist whatever I need.
Okay.
I'm rather tall. I'm over 6 feet, so I know I have to just duck my head a little bit. But the Ram truck has a wonderful opening, so that's why we chose this vehicle. Also, it has air ride suspension where I can lower the vehicle. That helps me as well, and the active running board that helps me get into the vehicle as well. All of these things, those things I just mentioned, are actually on every one of our Ram trucks as an option.
Outstanding.
Yes.
So as you're going in, I'm sure there are people who are doing their budgets right now.
Yes.
A truck like this, say with a cap on the back to make it dry, hand controls, what are we looking at as an investment for something like this?
Between 75 and 85, depending on what options you want to have.
That's actually less than I imagined.
Yes.
I was thinking 6 figures.
Yes. No.
Or 5 figures, sorry.
Yep. No, and then, this vehicle here is a Laramie package where it has the leather seating, a 12-inch screen. It has all the safety features that also help with mobility. Everything from blind spot monitoring, crosspath detection. It also has lane departure warning. All of that will help when you don't have the ability to turn and look for within the oncoming traffic. Yes.
That's
and so
cool.
to come back out, I just, again, push the button here, and I come right back out.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Now, another thing I know my wife talks about is when it's raining, especially, we have torrential downpours.
Yes.
Do you guys have kind of an option that would bring an awning out over?
I have not seen that on any of our upfits. That would be definitely something you could ask an upfitter, but
I would think that would be something that would be really cool, like they have on the side of RVs.
Yes.
You could extend it, have a place that you could get into the chair, get out of the chair.
I think you should invent that and make millions.
I probably should.
Yes.
Okay. Don't remember that I said that.
Absolutely. So, and this is only one of our vehicles, Jim. I mean, as Stellantis, we have so many vehicles you can do so many different conversions on. We have our Pacificas behind us, of course, and you have, if you want to have the in-floor ramps or the fold-up ramps, you can drive from that seat. You can have the seat removed. So that's another nice choice that you have there. And what we do is our engineers, when they make those vehicles, they actually think of mobility. So those vehicles themselves, let's say it's a Drivability or VMI that is going to do the conversion for you. Because these are in-floor ramps or fold-up ramps and the seats have to be removed, there's going to be more detail that has to be done to that vehicle. They'll purchase those vehicles from fleet from us, from Stellantis, take it to their assembly line, rip them out and put them back together. But the reason why they pick the Pacifica is because the engineers originally have made that very upfit friendly for those conversions.
So Chrysler did that?
Yes.
That's incredible. Now you said that you guys build the frames of the vehicles.
Yes.
So are you lowering them, or what are you doing to make them more compatible with those with disabilities?
Yeah, that's a great question. So again, like with the Pacifica, we made sure that they're very upfit friendly for our upfitters to make sure they can do the in-floor ramps and those conversions. On the Ram trucks and also on our Grand Wagoneers and our Grand Cherokees, we have something that's called air ride suspension, but that's actually in all of our retail vehicles as an option. This helps the community all along because it has 5 different modes it can go to. You can have it as entry level to get in and out of the vehicle. Then you can actually, it goes into normal drive height, and then aero mode when you're on the expressway for better fuel efficiency. Then you can have off-road 1 and off-road 2. And that is on a retail package. So that helps with mobility as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see if I can make it in this truck.
Absolutely.
And then I want to drive in to the van over there.
Absolutely.
I did that for the first time yesterday and I didn't crash.
Yes.
So let's see. This is new to me with this wheelchair.
Absolutely.
So we will figure this out as we go.
You will take your time. And I'm here to assist you. You let me know.
Let's see. Right now, so I don't crash, I think I'll do it this way. And I assume this is pretty sturdy and
it is. Yep.
No issues with falling off.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll get this figured out. This is the first time I've ever done this, guys. All right. That's comfy.
Okay, very comfy,
It is
isn't it?
very comfy.
Yes, and that seat is either an Evo seat tourney, is what it's called.
Okay.
And as you can see, it doesn't match the OEM exactly, but you can get the OEM seat as well if you want the exact match.
Okay. All right. So then I would
Yes.
just reach over here.
Well, that would
Actually,
be
no,
to
that's
bring
for the.
that, yes.
So I would raise the wheelchair.
Yes.
Now, this is not the wheelchair I'm going to end up in
Yes.
eventually. This is we found it cheap because millions of dollars of medical bills make it tough to buy stuff.
Yes.
So we found this cheap. There is a wheelchair that I am very considering over there. Weighs, they said, about 320 pounds.
Okay, so power chairs, my understanding, and I have to talk to my cohort, you cannot use on this lift.
Okay.
You can use your regular chair on this lift. This
All right.
can hold up to 300 to 350 pounds, though, that lift there. We do have another lift that goes up higher, up to 400 pounds.
Okay, but you may not be able to use a power chair with
Exactly.
it.
So we definitely have,
Okay.
talk to Bruno that does the lifts.
So then so our company, we do a lot of trade shows like this where I need to be able to drive and spend 3 days like you are, 12 hours on the floor. Obviously, I can't stand to do it anymore,
Yes.
but we also have to carry a lot of our product with us
Yes.
to be able to show.
Yes.
So if we were going to do a 1-car trip, which right now the last one we did a 3-car trip,
Yes.
just to get us all up there, wheelchair in the back of one vehicle, stuff, not enough room for all the people. So I would probably be thinking of a van where we could put stuff in the back,
got
hold
it.
down the back seat,
Yes.
and drive the wheelchair into it.
You got it.
Because even pushing for 12 hours
Yes.
in a 100,000 square foot exhibit hall was tough.
Yes.
So that's where the idea of the motorized chair came from.
Yes, and this application that we have here is definitely for someone that has a little bit more mobility.
Okay.
We're just giving them options. Though if they didn't want to be in a minivan and they have more mobility, this is a great choice for them.
Well, you see, I am a truck person.
Yes.
So when I saw this, I was like, I like that. So I may figure out how to make it work. So
Actually, yeah, okay, so right over here, Jim, you're going to notice
Okay.
we have your little controller to get you in. All you need to do is push this green button, hold it
Push the
down.
green button and
gonna
hold it down?
It's going to hold it down for you, and it's going to do everything for you.
Okay.
Okay?
So is this running off the battery that's in the car? Or do you guys have like a deep cycle?
Yeah, accessory battery.
Okay.
So right here in the show, though, we have what we call an inverter
Yeah.
because our batteries have to be unplugged because we're inside of a building.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Okay.
an accessory battery.
And I'm sliding back into the.
You are. It's
Into
going
the
to do it
truck?
all for you. Isn't that great? You don't
That
have
is.
to do a darn thing.
That's really cool.
Yes.
This was a lot easier than climbing into my truck.
Yes.
A lot easier. My shoulder doesn't hurt right now.
Yes. Exactly. Yep. It'll do it for you.
Okay.
Isn't that great how it knows where you're at and how
Yeah.
it's positioning you there?
And I actually make it. See, I'm a
Yeah.
little shorter than 6 feet now.
Yes.
So,
There you go.
okay, so I'm in the truck, and I
You're
would
in the
assume this just stows somewhere.
Yep, you can either put it right up here if you wish, somewhere
Whoops.
that has nice. Oh,
Where it
it's
fell
just
off.
That's okay. That's okay. It just kind of unclips here. That's
Okay.
fine. There we go. And that you can just put right up there. You can maybe put a little bit of Velcro there so
Yeah.
you have it inside your vehicle. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm ready to
And
drive.
you're ready
now
to
you've
go.
got an option over here on the right side, so that if my wife wanted to drive or one of my kids wanted to drive,
Exactly.
I'd still be able to get in over there.
Yes.
That is really cool.
Yep.
I like this a lot.
Yep, and then you can move the seat up and back depending on, and you
Okay.
can also add hand controls.
Yes.
Yep,
So
and
obviously
maybe-
I do need hand controls.
Yep, absolutely.
So there we are. We're in the Dodge Ram pickup. It's been the first time in years since I've been in a Dodge Ram pickup, and they have gotten a lot nicer than I remember.
Yes, right? That's why we got Motor Trend's Truck of the Year years
Yeah,
after year after
yeah.
year, right?
I tell you, I remember the last one I was in was an Army truck, and it would carry a lot of stuff, but it was very utilitarian.
Yes, exactly.
So this is really cool.
Yeah.
So let's go see
Okay,
the
so
other,
I want you to
the other
hold
one.
that button down now to get out, okay? So it'll be that one there. And it's going to do the same thing for you.
Okay,
Yeah, just hold down, hold it down. Yep, there we go.
there we go.
And then we'll go over to one of the minivans.
Now I saw the red van over there yesterday that had the ramp that went up underneath the vehicle.
Yes.
I liked that.
Yes.
That was really cool.
Yeah, so these are all in-floor ramps that we have here as well. Josh is here. He's from Drivability. They
Okay.
are the wonderful application upfitter of the minivans and also of the Evo seat that you see here today. Yes.
Josh, you did a good job. Appreciate it, brother.
Yes. And we're going to go over to the Drivability van if you want to come with us.
Absolutely.
Yes, that would be great.
Yeah, if you want to talk about it, you guys can just put that microphone on Josh.
Oh, that'd
So
be great.
it's-
Do you
it's up
mind,
to you
Josh?
guys.
Yeah, we're YouTube live right now.
That's wonderful.
Yes, here you go. I'm going to clip that over here.
So I'm going to come over
Josh
here
is over here.
and I will turn
is
this off.
Jim. He's fabulous.
Hey, Jim.
He's my
How are
best
you?
friend.
I'm wonderful. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I've only got half a hands, but
Great.
pretty good handshake, I guess. So I'm going to transfer into this seat. This is really actually pretty easy. Can you? I got out of the hospital April 14th of last year, unable to really even roll over in bed. I was told I would have a Hoyer lift the rest of my life, and I'm like, no, this isn't going to happen. And I started driving in April of this year, I believe April 14th. So exactly a year later, got hand controls put in my Chevy Suburban.
That's amazing.
And I'm having to actually climb into it, just budgetary reasons. But I'm really looking forward to being able to purchase one of these. It's going to make life very different.
Yes.
So eventually we will prevail in litigation and get back to our feet financially.
Wonderful.
So
Yeah.
cool. So let's go see which minivan
Terrific.
do we want to see?
We're coming over to the Chrysler.
All right.
You're in good hands, Jim.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Let me go around the back. All right, come on over. We're going to the
Thank you.
Chrysler Pacifica. Can we? Come on in.
All right, so we're going to drive in here. Now, does this ramp actually go up into the floor, or does this one fold up?
This was a folding ramp.
Okay, I do want to show one with the ramp that goes down into the floor
Okay.
eventually, because that's something I had never seen before.
Okay.
But so I would just drive up in here.
Now, since you're going to be driving, one of the seats would be removed for you. Typically, the driver's seat, when you're going to be driving, could be removed. You could have a transfer seat base in it or drive from your wheelchair.
Okay, so yeah, if there's typically we would have multiple drivers in the vehicle on some of the trips to our trade shows. So having a driver's seat there for them to sit in would be great. Now, is that something I would be able to, once I'm in the vehicle, transfer into the driver's seat?
You would be able to. It's a transfer seat base that Drivability makes.
Okay.
So it brings the seat away from the dash, turns the seat to the inside of the vehicle, and allows you to raise it up and down for a smooth transfer into it.
That's really cool.
As you transfer in, your chair stays in the middle, rotate back forward, and moves back into the driver's position. It's easy, comfortable, and safe to ride from the OEM seat.
Awesome. All right, well, this is another option. I like this.
This Pacifica has the most room of any vehicle on the market. So interior space here, you've got more room
There's a ton
available.
of space in here. I can see that.
And this unit is the XT. It's a full drop floor, so it's got a 14-inch drop. You can tell it by the amount of headroom that you didn't have to
Yes.
bend over
Yes.
when you were coming through. So even somebody that's in a large chair doesn't have to duck down to get inside. So it's got the most amount of room inside of it. So
Outstanding.
not only in circumference, if you think about it like 360-degree view, you're able to rotate around in this with a ton of space inside. Even when you look at how it was designed underneath the seats, it has that cup action underneath it. It allows your wheels to rotate around without having, if you did have longer feet, it would clear underneath. The back end of it is open. It even has a footrest that could fold down if it needs to. For those people that are up on that rear seat, that footrest would allow you still to put your feet on for those individuals and to fold up out of the way for easy use when you're not
And if you
there.
needed
So
to carry cargo, the seat folds up to give you more room in the back?
the seat folds to where you can put cargo in the back end of it as
Outstanding.
well. And I really like the fact that the side door, when you think about it, If the side door on the opposite side wasn't lowered, it wouldn't be easy for somebody, when this is folded up, that side, if an individual needs to jump out, let's say another passenger, they can step out of that without having to open the full ramp on this side.
That's cool.
So
That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is really awesome that you guys have got this.
now I know you don't require it, but the ramp is 1,000-pound ramp. So everything Drivability makes is for up to 1,000-pound capacity. So
Yeah, I'm a little bit less than that.
well, and you think about it with you in the chair, even if you move into a bigger chair, you're still going to be able to hold all of that.
Yeah, I'm considering a chair that weighs, I think, 300, 350 pounds.
Yeah.
It's an off-road kind of
Oh, yeah.
be able to get back. I do a lot of disaster relief, and
Okay.
I'm looking forward to being able to get back into that. And
That's awesome.
this would be a way to be able to do it. So
Yeah.
that's really cool. So
Very good.
Josh and it was Karen, I think it was. Guys, thank you very much for
Thank you.
showing me what you have. I'm going to grab the camera back and grab the mic and then just finish up the YouTube live stream here. And guys, thanks for watching the live stream. Get it turned around here. All right. There we go. Okay, guys, so there you go. Stay tuned for later today. I'm going to be doing some other videos from the Abilities Expo. We're going to go see that really cool iBot chair at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That is a chair that I think I'm going to get so that I can deploy with AeroBridge. So go take a look at it. Hey, Steve, thanks for dinner last night. See you in there. And I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time. Until then, like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel, tell all your friends about it, and just spam them like crazy. No, don't spam them, but do tell them to like the channel and subscribe to it. We'll see you next time. I am No Limb Jim. Thank you.